lower than alternatives. And you can save this holiday season with 6 fewer weeks of peak surcharges. Since Accelerate last year, we have launched 25 new features and updates for Amazon shipping, including increased support options like live chat, the ability for you to ship common dangerous goods like nail polish, mobile phones, and lithium-ion batteries, and expanded the shipping software partners we support to give you more options. Today, we connect to more than 50 software platforms globally, and we keep adding more. But we are not stopping there. We know that efficiency is key for retail operations, and managing shipments in large warehouses is a complex task. You need to be in control anytime, anywhere, which is why I am thrilled to announce the launch of the Amazon Shipping app. You can use the app to stay on top of your pickup schedule with notifications on your driver and pickup vehicle in advance, manage collections across multiple warehouses, and get help in real time. We are committed to ensuring that there is an Amazon delivery solution for every seller, regardless of size. We can't wait for you to see how these options can help you accelerate your growth. Now, to share how we're reimagining the future of delivery, please welcome Jason Trout.
Good morning, everybody. I am so happy to be here. You've just heard about how your products are now being delivered faster than ever. I'm here to tell you about the fastest type of delivery, semi-autonomous electric drones. That's right. We believe in speed so much that we're making investments today for an even faster tomorrow. And there's a simple reason why. Speed matters. Faster delivery speeds help small and medium-sized businesses succeed in our store. Customers want their products as soon as possible. We're rethinking what is actually possible with 1 hour drone delivery. I'm excited to share that later this year, we're launching our new cutting-edge drone, Mach 30, which will take off from our first same-day delivery location in Tucson, Arizona. And by year's end, from our first international location in Italy. Think about when a customer can't get to the store, or it's just not convenient. They'll have an option that's just as fast, if not faster, than driving to the store. So customers can get what they need, when they need it, really fast. We're also expanding the product selection we can deliver by drone too. Tens of thousands of items will be available, from bestsellers to everyday essentials, and so much more, all delivered in 60 minutes or less. In fact, our quickest delivery is completed in 13 minutes. Creating technology and infrastructure to enable that kind of speed doesn't happen overnight. Our team has been inventing and relentlessly testing for over 10 years. The Mach 30 can navigate safely around still objects, just buildings and trees, as well as moving objects like helicopters, planes, and even other drones. And all of this is done without a pilot or human intervention. Our technology will identify obstacles as it descends and take corrective action to complete the delivery. Interestingly, we discovered dogs are fascinated with our drones. Fortunately, we built systems to detect if your furry friends are too close to the delivery area as well. So if there's any pet supply sellers in the audience, let's chat afterwards. But seriously, when you combine this technology with software and hardware redundancy, years of flight testing, and continuous simulations, you have a service that can be brought to cities, suburbs, rural areas, single-family homes, and apartment complexes. All of this feels a little like science fiction, right? Well, I can say it is very much a reality coming to as we continue towards our goal of 500 million drone deliveries per year by the end of the decade. The best part is there's nothing you have to do. If your products are in one of our fulfillment locations that will have drone delivery, and within our payload capacity, they'll be eligible for 1 hour delivery. Stay tuned as we continue to expand our ultra-fast delivery service to more locations so we can deliver your products to more customers even faster. And now, it's time for me to fly on out of here. Thank you.
Well, you better be flying.
One of the things I love is being able to place these big long-term bets that can dramatically improve your experience. And drones are exactly that. Can't wait for your products to be available for delivery to customers in less than an hour. Now, earlier I said that we're here to help your business succeed across all of your sales channels. We of course want you to have a fantastic business selling in the Amazon store, but we realize that's not the only place you will sell. So we provide you with an amazingly fast and reliable set of supply chain services, no matter where you want to list, to advertise, or to sell your products. AWD supports bulk distribution to all your sales channels. Amazon Shipping provides delivery from your warehouse for sales in any channel. And we have even more exciting new supply chain innovations to share, as well as new tools to help you manage all of this more easily. Here to share some awesome new capabilities for multi-channel fulfillment and Buy with Pride, please welcome Peter Larson.
Hello everyone. It's great to be back at Accelerate, and I'm happy you're all here with us today. For the last several years, we've been hard at work, creating a suite of commerce and fulfillment services to bring the best of Amazon to your off-Amazon channels. Products like multi-channel fulfillment and Buy with Prime not only help you drive top-line growth via the speed, predictability, and trust of Amazon's fulfillment network, but also open the door to more new customers. And not just any customers, we're talking about acquiring some of the best shoppers on the planet, Prime members. Okay, so today I've got lots of announcements to share, so let's dive right in. Starting with multi-channel fulfillment, or MCF. You know, as well as anyone, shoppers expect fast and on-time shipping from all of their channels. And to pull that off, you need to have the right products at the right locations at the right time. So how can Amazon make your life easier? Well, many of you, of course, use FBA to fulfill orders in your Amazon store. With MCF, you can use that same pool of existing inventory to fulfill your other sales channels too. Over 200,000 merchants in the US use MCF as a 3PL to pick, pack, and ship customer orders directly from your direct-to-consumer sites, social media channels, and e-commerce marketplaces like Etsy and eBay. But it's not just for convenience. Sharing a single pool of inventory with FBA and MCF can cut out-of-stock rates by an average of 13%, while also improving inventory turnover by an average of 24%. So how can we do both at once? Well, because we're experts at distributing your inventory across the globe, so less excess inventory, fewer missed sales, and a lot fewer headaches. We also know faster delivery speeds can be the deciding factor for shoppers when choosing you over a competitor. So today we're announcing that MCF is getting even faster. Our standard click-to-delivery speed will improve from 5 business days to 3. That's a 40% improvement. And the best part, there's no additional cost to your business. And super fast speeds work even better when shoppers see an actual delivery date before ordering, right? Just like you see on Amazon. So today, we're also announcing the option to showcase these faster speeds with a dynamic delivery date right on your e-commerce site. One of our early merchants, Next Trend, reported almost a 9% revenue uplift per visitor after highlighting these faster speeds on their website. And here's what the CEO had to say. He said, experiencing this level of top-line growth without extra costs to the business is rare and means that we can invest more in developing and marketing our new products. Our customers clearly love the delivery dates and faster shipping speeds at a lower price. But we didn't stop there. There's a tool millions of shoppers use to search for and compare products. And possibly for the first and last time today, so who are we working with? That's right, it's Google. Merchants using MCF will soon be able to use the world's largest fulfillment network and one of the most popular search engines to drive more traffic to your site. Recent Google studies have shown up to a 7.6% increase in clicks when fast free shipping is displayed directly on your Google Shopping ads. So, our new 3-day delivery speed will be displayed on your Google Shopping ads and listings, driving more traffic to your site for more sales. All right, so those were some speed and predictability updates for multi-channel fulfillment. Now let's talk about what's new with Buy with Prime. Quick refresher. Buy with Prime allows you to attract and convert more new customers by offering fast free delivery to Prime members directly on your D2C site. And shoppers, they're loving it. Get this, 95% of shoppers who use Buy with Prime indicated that they are very likely to use it again. And that's because Buy with Prime brings all the things Prime members love to your D2C site. Hassle-free returns, 24/7 customer support, ratings and reviews from Amazon, and of course, fast free shipping. Plus, you can use the customer and order information to build direct relationships yourselves so that you can improve lifetime value. And just like MCF, you get all the same benefits of leveraging your existing Amazon inventory. There's been a ton of success for the thousands of merchants already using Buy with Prime. So far, just this year, we have 25% more brands onboarded, 45% more orders placed, and over 50% more Prime members shopping Buy with Prime year over year. And all of this is fueling growth of brands just like you. How much growth, you may ask? On average, merchants are seeing a 16% revenue per visitor increase with Buy with Prime. Now that's an average. Some merchants, including Bare Minerals, is seeing a 40% increase in sales per customer. Okay, switching gears a little bit. Last year on this stage we announced the Buy with Prime app for Shopify, which helps you get set up quickly and easily. And today, we have an exciting update to help increase units per order and sales. Shoppers can now purchase items with Prime and items without Prime together in one order using the existing Shopify cart and checkout. It's exactly how we've all been shopping on Amazon for years. And it's already making a big difference. One of the first merchants using this new shopping experience saw a 45% increase in units per order. Okay, shifting gears again. So, of course, while boosting revenue is important, we also know that lowering costs to acquire new customers is a key part of the growth formula. That's why we're announcing 2 new ad solutions to make driving highly qualified traffic to your products more efficient. Number 1, we're announcing a new capability for Amazon DSP. So you can now advertise your products with our demand-side platform. Programmatically runs ads across the internet and streaming TV. Sites like CNN, ESPN, Fox, the list goes on and on. But here's the special sauce. Only for brands using Buy with Prime. Shopping signals from Amazon.com like product review, like product views and purchases, are combined with audience and conversion data from your own website. And so this combination of data creates a one-of-a-kind target audience that drives purchase-ready traffic directly to your site. It's already producing results for brands that have used it. More than 80% of brands reported meeting or exceeding their goal for return on ad spend when using DSP for Vivo Prime. In fact, Bare Minerals, their latest campaign using this product, delivered almost 7 times the return on each dollar invested in ad spend. So that's 7 times ROAS. While the device maker, Wise, generated 11 times the return on ad spend for their site. Great results. Okay, so that's Amazon DSP for Vivo Prime. Let me move on to our second solution. Now, we know customers are shopping in entirely different ways. There's a particular app that my 17-year-old daughter is inevitably using right now. Some of you may be too. It is TikTok. You are right. So how will Amazon help you tap into this TikTok audience? Well, this fall, Vivo Prime merchants will be able to reach new shoppers by displaying Prime checkmark logo and fast free delivery, this dynamic promise, directly on TikTok ads. So these ads, highlighting the speed and predictability and trust of Prime, then direct users to your e-commerce site to purchase. Okay, so let's see all this in action with a merchant who is launching Buy with Prime in just a few weeks. You can't wait. Please welcome Alex Frias, EVP Marketing at Steve Madden. Come on out, Alex.
Amazon Accelerate. Thanks for having me.
Well, hello. Nice to see you. Welcome to Seattle. Thanks a lot for coming.
Thank you, thank you.
Appreciate it. Okay, maybe to get started, can you just share a little bit about Steve Madden?
So for us, what began as a modest $1,100 investment in 1990 by our founder, Steve, has really developed into one of the most iconic brands in footwear and fashion. With millions of customers operating across retail, wholesale, and online channels, it's important for us to stay on the pulse of fashion, right? There's a constant need for new ideas and versatility.
Well, I am so excited to see Buy with Prime on the Steve Madden site. Maybe moving up funnel a little bit. Let's start at the top of the funnel. How will this new capability for Amazon DSP I just talked about help your customers?
I mean, hey now, Steve Madden, it's really for everybody, right? That's what makes it so exciting. I'm sure for the folks here in the room who are in the fashion and accessory category, know it's challenging to get the brand in front of an audience that actually has purchase intent. Through the combined signals of Amazon.com and data from our own website, we will not only reach the most relevant target audience, but dial in an audience that's already interested in the products that we offer. So for example, let's say a shopper recently browsed Amazon.com for animal print footwear and is a past shopper on SteveMadden.com. We can reach them at the moment they're more likely to be interested in this leopard heel that you see behind me.
Well, leopard heels may be in my future. That is very cool. So, you've got a shopper interested because of this special combination of data. Now let's talk a little bit about what happens next. What got Steve Madden interested in Buy with Prime in the first place?
Well, the Steve Madden consumers oftentimes are shopping for a special occasion or event, and they want to know that they're going to receive their order on time, right? We know that Prime has undeniable brand equity with our consumers. So with Buy with Prime, right away our consumer sees a precise delivery estimate, super fast delivery speed of 1 to 2 days, and the ability to check out using the Prime membership to receive free delivery. They can add this item and continue shopping, even add items without Prime delivery. This new enhancement is great because it allows for cross-selling and encourages more units in a single order. So once they're ready to check out, all they have to do is sign into their Amazon account and complete their purchase. All their information is automatically pre-filled, no time needed for the consuming forms, and for the items without Prime delivery, our site's standard shipping options are available. We believe that with Buy with Prime, alongside the new DSP offering, will help Steve Madden with our goal of featuring the right styles with the right price at the right time.
Thank you so much, Alex. I will be obsessively refreshing your site, waiting for Bible Prime to appear for a new pair of boots. Thank you very much.
Thank
Nice to
you.
see you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Steve Madden. All right, I'm so excited for all of you to get your hands on all of these new tools. Each is designed with a common goal. When we make the shopping experience more seamless, Prime members will come to shop. And they shop more often. With that in mind, there's something else we've been working on. There's a company out there that has been transforming commerce for over 25 years. And get this, they help 35 million merchants convert almost 25 billion with me payment transactions every year. That's right, we're partnering with PayPal. Hey!
Oh, wow.
To hear more about what we're working on together, please welcome President of Global Markets at PayPal, Susan Carrere.
Come on, I know you can do better. It's PayPal, everyone. Amazon. Thank you so much, Peter.
Welcome, thank you for coming.
I'm excited to be here. What an audience. I mean, this is my first showing at Celebrate. What an amazing audience, an amazing event.
It is stunning how this has grown over the years.
So, you've been...
Well, so I've been a PayPal user for many, many years. In fact, I was looking back at my very first PayPal purchases, and one of the first ones, this is probably showing my age a little bit, was a Mamma Mia ringtone. You remember when we used to buy when we used to buy ringtones?
Yeah.
Many of you probably bought Mamma Mia ringtones too. I think you're out there.
Well, I could pretend I don't remember, but honestly, that has been a while. I won't try to compete with that, but what I will say is that I think I've been one of the longest Prime members at Amazon. And I have Amazon Prime membership in 2 countries, the US and the UK. That's how much I love you guys.
It's impressive.
So, listen, we know that shopping online isn't the easiest thing to do. We know it's a thing. I mean, merchants want to focus on their next sale. Consumers want easy, hassle-free shopping. They want less annoying interruptions. They want fewer password prompts. They want no phone fills. They want better delivery times. And we've been tackling these issues separately for a long time. So PayPal's on a mission to make the shopping journey simpler, faster, and more rewarding for consumers and merchants. So for example, in the last few weeks, we announced a faster way to speed up guest checkout in a product called PayPal Fast Lane. And just 2 weeks ago, we introduced a new way of taking shoppers offline with a product we call PayPal Everywhere, a way to bring PayPal balance to the offline experience so consumers can tap and pay at their favorite merchants. And both those introductions have been great to increase conversion, drive more spend, and make it easy and hassle-free for consumers. But now, 2 of the most loved e-commerce brands get to do more to change experiences together.
Well, I can't wait to use some of those new products, Susan. Listen, so first up, here's what merchants can do today. Merchants can now accept all of their site's existing payment methods, leveraging our new Buy with Prime API. But we are taking it one step further to make it even more seamless with PayPal and easier for merchants as well.
That's right, easier. So starting next year, merchants will be able to offer Prime as a shipping option directly in PayPal checkout. I just want to make sure you had that. Prime directly in PayPal checkout. And shoppers will be able to link their PayPal and Amazon Prime accounts, and they only need to make that link once. And the next time they shop at merchants who use PayPal and Prime, they can use and buy with Prime any way they want to and receive their Prime shopping benefits with every transaction.
It's going to be great. I can't wait to see it. It's so fun to be working with you at PayPal. And it's really great to see what our teams have been up to. This is just the beginning.
Yes, it is the beginning. We have been working tirelessly. Our teams have done a really great job to bring this vision to life. We really couldn't be more excited to help PayPal merchants offer all the things that Prime members love about shopping. Fast, free delivery, easy returns. And what we know about innovation is that it's all about people working side by side to make things happen and change experiences for our merchants and our consumers.
Totally. I could not have said it better. We're excited to be on this journey with you. It's been great getting to know you a little bit. Thank you so much for being here. So we're inviting merchants to join early access right now. And the integration will be available more broadly starting in 2025. Thank you, Susan.
Thank you so much.
Alrighty, so wrapping up. We have covered a lot of updates to multi-channel fulfillment, and by with Prime, we have even better speed and predictability, as well as new partnerships with Google, with TikTok, and with PayPal. We can't wait to see how they will help accelerate your growth across every one of your sales channels. Now, to share more about how we are simplifying your cross-channel selling experience, let me introduce Matt Warren to the stage. Thank you.
As you grow your business, both on Amazon and across other sales channels, you need the right tools. We're creating solutions that match how you get products to customers, such as Amazon shipping, which you heard from Ripley earlier. Our goal is to help you grow your business, however and wherever you want to. Vico is another example of that. It's our free shipping software that simplifies how you manage your inventory and shipping across all your sales channels in one single tool. Last year, we launched the lowest shipping rates from major carriers, with up to 5% back in Vico credits. The response has been amazing. Over 50,000 of you have been using it. But as your business grows across more channels, having a clear and accurate view of your profits becomes even more important. How many hours are you spending digging through data to work out how much profit you're actually making? Not just on Amazon, but everywhere you sell. Introducing Profit Analyzer, an easy, all-in-one dashboard that tracks profits in real time across all sales channels, letting you confidently make data-driven decisions about where to invest, what to sell, and how to drive your business forward. It calculates profits by factoring in your key costs, such as shipping expenses, product costs, marketplace fees, and advertising spend. So for every product you sell, you get a detailed breakdown of the profits. And just to be sure you have the full picture, it also provides insights on product stock levels, stock outs, and sales velocity. Let's hear from Morris about how it's helped his business.
Kumar Sit. I'm the Director of E-Commerce at We Supply DIY. We Supply DIY sells arts and crafts supplies to people all over the world in the Amazon store, Walmart, Etsy, and more recently, we've actually expanded to Amazon International stores. Vivo is an all-in-one place where we can handle all of our orders, not just for Amazon, but for all of our different marketplaces as well. The data allowed us to make decisions in our company that resulted in us being more profitable, like being able to optimize our ad spend, being able to find our unprofitable products and optimizing them, raising the price, lowering the price in some cases where our profit was a little even too high, and best of all, it's free.
I think you can see where we can't wait for you to start using Profit Analyzer. It's available today, so go check it out. Okay, up next, to share how we're integrating even more of your favorite tools, please welcome Katrina Shackelford.
When it comes to running your business, having the right tools at the right time, in the right place is essential. As you will continue to hear across Accelerate, we work hard to develop new and innovative solutions to support your growth on Amazon and beyond. Right now, there are more than 3,000 trusted third-party apps available to you in the Selling Premier App Store. And we're continuing to invest in ways to make them both more accessible and integrated for you. After we invited you to a pilot to receive notifications from third-party apps in Seller Central, over 300,000 of you opted into the program, giving you a more holistic view of important alerts across many of the tools that you use. And your response was overwhelmingly positive. You showed us that you want to see and take action on critical notifications without going to multiple places. And you want to optimize your business with third-party apps from a single portal. That inspired us to build a seamless way for you to access and use more of the capabilities that you need, both from Amazon and trusted third-party apps, right in Seller Central. Today, I'm excited to introduce a new feature that will let you embed your favorite apps directly into Seller Central, available on the Your Third-Party Apps page. Embedded apps will give you access to your preferred tools on or off Amazon and let you personalize Seller Central to meet your unique business management needs. Here are a few of the third-party apps that are available, you will have available to you soon at your fingertips. Now let's take a look at what this means for how you manage your business. Say you use Carbon6's PixelMe to track advertising conversions for your products. Instead of bouncing from Seller Central to the PixelMe app and back again, embedded apps will allow you to access what you need directly from Seller Central. With PixelMe embedded, you can analyze your ad spend and total advertising cost of sales, not just in Amazon stores, but across all your selling channels, all in one place. And now, when you receive a PixelMe notification that needs your attention, you'll be able to take action right then and there from one page. We'll start testing out these new features later this year. Stay tuned as embedded app functionality becomes available for more of your favorite apps. We cannot wait for you to start using it. Now let's see how one business owner is building a brand that pops and gives customers a sprinkle of joy with every purchase. Let's take a look.
I am Elizabeth, and I'm the founder and CEO of Sprinkle Pop. Making sprinkle mixes is my superpower. Sprinkle Pop is a designer sprinkle company, couture sprinkles I call them. We're a higher end product for cakes, cupcakes, decorating, sprinkling ice cream, whatever you want. I've been doing cake decorating since I was 15, and I was doing a baby shower cake one day, and I had to find these specific color sprinkles that I couldn't find anywhere on the internet, so I bought a couple pounds of white sprinkles and I colored them in my kitchen, and that's what Sprinkle Pop was born out of. Now I operate a 12,000 square foot facility. We are producing literal tons of sprinkles every month. Being a seller in Amazon store has more than doubled our business. We use Amazon advertising, we use Buy with Prime. It enables us to put ads over the internet that directs customers to our website, but we still get to take advantage of Amazon's advertising. We also do multi-channel fulfillment, which allows us to take advantage of Amazon's fulfillment, but also direct fulfill from our facilities so we can offer more SKUs on Amazon. One of the things that I've always leaned into at Sprinkle Pop is constantly offering new products. And when we find a product that's winning on Amazon, we typically like to lean into it and offer additional products that are also relevant. And so it's a really great opportunity for us to expand our product reach and offerings, and those customers to come back over and over on Amazon. One of the things that I love about our customers is they're all so insanely talented, and getting to see the stuff that they make with our sprinkles is truly one of the joys of running this business. I really believe in the quality of our product. You know, it's not just sprinkles. Like, this is something that's very important to me, and we're serious about the product that we offer.
Pop's story is such a great example of a brand that's turned a labor of love into a thriving business, using so many of the tools and resources we've created to help them do just that. Now, our next guest is a pioneering businesswoman, an entrepreneur, celebrated author and gardener, TV host, and the list goes on. You may have even seen her at some of the recent Olympic events in Paris. For many years, she has sold her brand's products in Amazon store, selling everything from cookware to bedding to furniture. Let's take a look. Here to share her story of entrepreneurship and brand building, please welcome Martha Stewart. Thank you so much for being with us. Martha, you've had an incredible career with an enormous amount of breadth across your projects. From best-selling cookbooks to TV personality and of course your branded products. I'd love to just start with you maybe telling us a little bit about your journey.
Well, it's been a long journey. I think I was invited here to offer some historical perspective because I started my company many years ago with a first cookbook, 1982, which was called Entertaining, and it was a very popular book. It was really 3 books in one. My publisher wanted it to be an ordinary cookbook with just recipes and maybe a few pictures. That was what cookbooks were in 1982. And I wanted it to be highly illustrated and very tell a story as well as give the best possible recipes for entertaining. Well, it became a landmark book, and I started to write book after book after book. Amazon has been very helpful, and since I guess about maybe in the early 2000s with your fabulous the Amazon store where you could buy books online. So Amazon has really made a big difference in sales of my 100 books, which I'm just publishing my 100th book in a couple weeks.
Yeah, we're excited to
Very
see
excited.
that.
So you can pre-order on Amazon right now. And it's called Martha the Cookbook, and it's 100 of my favorite recipes with all the backstories. But it wasn't just about books. I realized that I could write a book a year, and that would be very productive. But but I had so many more stories to tell, not only just about cooking and entertaining, but also about gardening and about weddings and about all life moments in life that are so important to celebrate and to record. So I started a magazine, and the magazine became an instant success as the first big illustrated lifestyle magazine. And then I realized that people see all this gorgeous DIY stuff in a magazine, but they don't all want to make it. So they also want the product. They want to be able to buy that Halloween costume that they saw, or they want to buy the beautiful cookware that I was using. So we started merchandising. And our business plan became kind of celebrated. Harvard did a study on it, University of Pennsylvania Business School did a study on it, because it was the solar system with content at the center. Content was always the most important thing to me. And with that content, then we radiated out into media, we were publishing media, then we radiated out into omni merchandising, and then of course OmniNet. The internet became extremely important. And Amazon was coming along at exactly the same time. I am a minuscule dot on that solar system now, where Amazon is in the middle, and it is incredible. Jeff Bezos and I'm much older than he is, but we grew up at the same time in finance. We were underwritten by the same VC firm, Kleiner Perkins, and I knew him when he had hair, and when he was not dating Lauren Sanchez, and I visited out here a lot in Seattle. So I knew Jeff, and I knew Bill, and I knew Charles, my boyfriend, for like about 15 years. Charles Simone. He wrote Word in Excel, and I argued with him constantly about how bad Word was. And I still find glitches every day, and I'm not with him anymore, and I can just scream at him every single day, so it's a good thing I'm not. But it was so important what happened with ideas in the early 90s and the early 2000s. Those ideas became such reality, so incredible. Oh, and of course I knew Steve Jobs, and the boys started YouTube, and we hung out. And I was an early adopter of the internet, of the computers. I got my first big IBM computer, which was about this big, with those big towers that you had to kick under the desk, I got that in 1982. And I was going to use it just maybe for bookkeeping. I didn't know what to use it for, but I had a Romanian friend who was a software engineer, and she kind of took me through what the computer could do for us. And I was so excited about saving time and taking my family on vacations. And it didn't work out that way, did it? We all are completely sitting in front of those stupid computers still every single day on our iPhones, multiple iPhones, multiple cameras, multiple everything, trying to keep as busy as possible. So that's what happened.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting because kind of through that, you've talked about how much has actually changed there, the environment and the internet, and the way people shop. And you've launched so many different brands over that time. I'm curious, what are the things that actually stayed the same for you, and where you focused and how you invented?
Well, content remains king to me. It is the most important thing that I have created. The educational content that is so useful to millions and millions of people. And that also sort of flows into the product, because the product came out of that content. And working with manufacturers, then working with retailers. Remember, there was a retailer called Kmart, and there was a retailer called Macy's. Remember those stores that we used to go into? Well, it's now, they're kind of creeping back little by little. I just did a commercial for JCPenney for Thursday Night Football, with Shaq and all the guys who were throwing red footballs around. But it's not ever going to be the same. Amazon came along and completely revolutionized what selling should be and would be and could be in the future.
Well, that's awesome. Maybe tell
I'm a
us.
fan.
Huh?
I'm a fan of Amazon.
Well, that's good. Hopefully you're a big shopper on Amazon.
I'm not such a big shopper because I don't shop very much. Other people shop. But in my family, my daughter, who is a 1,000% environmentalist. She gets a pile of boxes like this every day. And I try to argue with her. I said, and she always has an answer. Always has an answer why that pile of boxes does not use as much fossil fuel as other kinds of boxes. It doesn't really use as many trees as me driving to the store in my car. Now I have an electric car, so she's having a harder argument about the cars. But then it's about the electricity, and oh God, we go on and on.
It's true though. There's a ton we're doing to continue to invest in sustainability, eliminating single-use plastic. Actually, while you're talking about your daughter, maybe a personal question. I think I've heard you're a very proud grandmother. I often find with my children, often the advice I'm giving them, sometimes the advice I feel like I should be giving myself. I'm curious, what's the advice you give, your children and grandchildren?
Well, I have 2 grandchildren who are my pride and joy, of course, 12 and 13, both utter geniuses, little grandparents would say. And the girl is as friendly and lovely and beautiful and tall and a dancer and a scholar. And the boy is 100% sports. And he has a sticky brain, one of those brains that he just looks at a page and he knows it. And he has his iPhone in one hand. And my advice to them is to learn as much as you can each and every day. I've taken them around the world more than once, and they have. And the last vacation was a year ago, and I said, "Where do you want to go?" And the little boy said, "I want to go to the 7th continent. I've been to the other 6." Oh. He thinks in continents. That's what you want your kids to think like. And they want to know what it is. I mean, 7th continent, that was Antarctica, so that was easy because that just, get on a plane on a boat, you're in Antarctica. But the other trips, we're going to Rome for Thanksgiving to visit the Vatican. They both want to go to the Vatican, and they have no religion in their life, but they want to go to the Vatican. And I'm so excited about that.
Yeah, one of the other things I've heard about you is just kind of, one of the things that's really driven you through a lot of your business is this focus on curiosity, which you're talking a little bit in your...
Well, if you can instill curiosity in your friends and in your family, you have it made, because that is what makes every single day interesting to me. I wake up very, very early in the morning, and I have to go to my Pilates class, and I have to meet with the grounds. I live on a farm, so I have to meet with the lady who takes care of the animals. I have to meet with the guys who take care of the grounds. And I'm a memo writer, so they get these hideous to-do memos every day. I keep a file of them. They're about this tall now, the papers. But they get them by text because they're all on their phones. I'm about ready to take their phones away. Because during the day, I see them on a tractor with their phone in their ear. I mean, they're going to have an accident. But it is very interesting to organize one's day around curiosity. And I develop my products that way. Every day I think of another product that could be useful and that we could sell to as many like-minded people as I am. So I'm still a lot about developing product. I'm still a lot about writing. I'm just about to embark on my autobiography, which is a 3-part autobiography. One about my houses, one about my gardens, and one about me. And it's very fun. I'm excited about it, but I have a little trepidation because I'm a little worried about spending so much time thinking about me. I'd rather think about other things. But it'll be fun.
Yeah, and the notion of curiosity really resonates. Actually, Amazon has these leadership principles, one of which is learn and be curious. And it's something, even here with a bunch of the entrepreneurs and business owners here, we spend so much time just learning from different.
No, and about being, and I'm so envious about everybody who's doing all these new things. AI has come to me, of course, and several different AI companies have come to me to try to capture the content in the most. I'm trying to think of the best way to do it because there is so much content, thousands of hours of really good how-to television, thousands of hours of radio, so many millions of pages of books and recipes and everything. There must be a really good way to use AI efficiently and well, and not get bored with it, because I'm a little scared of AI. Are you?
Am I scared of AI? I'm excited about AI. We're going to talk a lot about it tomorrow.
I should stay for tomorrow. Maybe I should stay for tomorrow.
Powerful tools to help.
Boy, it's a little scary when you really interesting. And your intonations. I did 1 week with one company, just I did a video with a company, and in 5 days they say they have enough of me to create my avatar. And that's frightening. Because I don't believe it, but it's true.
You're gonna have people buying your autobiography saying, read this to me in the voice of Martha Stewart.
Yep. Exactly. And that's good, because then I don't have to read it myself.
That's true. Well, maybe changing gears. There's some folks in here that, similar to you, maybe not as diverse and as broad a base, but have been building brands for a while. But there's also folks who are just getting started. And I'm curious if you have any advice for, a new entrepreneur who's just getting started. What would you tell them? Super important to have top line.
Well, I've written a lot about that, about coming up with your idea. I mean, it's sometimes that the light bulb goes off and you think, oh my gosh, this is a product that everybody needs and wants. I still watch Shark Tank. I mean, I turn on the TV late at night and there's Shark Tank. I'm on chapter 102 for some reason. But I'd rather be watching the news, but Shark Tank comes on and kind of get mesmerized with the new ideas. And the one given is that if you're not passionate about this idea that you've come up with, forget it. Second, you have to, of course, figure out how to make it happen. And don't try to do it always alone. I think that working with other like-minded people is important. And also find a way that you can make it, that you can sell it, and that you can share it with people who need it and want it. I really go after those words, need and want, and I always have, because if you need it and you want it, it's probably a very good product. That's why the magazine Martha Stewart Living was so successful for 40 years before the internet came along and killed most of the magazines, paper magazines. We're doing 6 magazines a year now, special issues, they're called SIPs, and they sell nicely on the newsstand. Order them online through Amazon, various places. But it's funny that you can just do so much with if you think about it and you figure out how to get it to the customer. And the customer is all important. Your authenticity, your reliability, the functionality of the product, the beauty of the product, the usefulness of that product is so absolutely important. And I try to look at every product like that.
Yeah, interesting, I'm one of your customers. I recently tried making my own sourdough bread and I needed a Dutch oven. And I got on Martha Stewart.
Did it work well?
It worked wonderfully well.
Excellent.
The recipe...
and it was reasonable enough, right?
It was super reasonable.
Yeah,
and it was actually on sale when I bought it.
Oh, it was? Okay. I think it's still on sale. We started with the help of your A+ content to create a beautiful world of Martha on Amazon. And that really does work very well. The aids that Amazon offers, they might be a little expensive, but I would mention that as a user, okay? But it does pay off in the long run. See, does anybody talk about that? I'm a frugal person.
Frugal's important. Frugal's important. And I love what you said about kind of new entrepreneurs following their passion and really surrounding themselves with partners and an amazing community to help them. Let's talk about the other side. You've been building so many brands and businesses. I'm sure you face some tough challenges. Any advice on how to overcome really tough challenges?
Well, yeah, I wrote a book called The Martha Rules, which was a bestseller on Amazon. And then we're in The Martha Rules. I say if like one of your products just isn't selling, rethink it. And I use the analogy of take that whole pie and cut it into little pieces and find the pieces that actually work. Because if it was a good idea and you really believe in it, part of that idea probably still works very nicely. And so there are many things you can do to increase your business. I started my business in 1982, writing the first book. I never paid a cent for advertising, ever, until I started working with Kmart. And then Kmart, they spent $20 million in the first year And that every single dollar was totally worth it because we reached $1.6 billion in sales within 3 years. But it was the advertising, which I had never done before. And I was very successful up until then. But spending, when I saw how effective really good advertising could be, I started to believe in advertising. And advertising does play a big part in the success of a product. And also, I mean, the landscape has changed so much. Social media plays a tremendous part in making a product likable, useful, and desirable. And I can't believe what has happened with the advent of all our social media platforms that we can use. If you're clever, if you're smart, if you're not, get somebody who is to work with you and make your product sing, make your product available and known to as many people as possible. Then you can sell it on Amazon, right?
Well, Martha, you've got such an expansive line of brands. Any new product categories you're thinking about expanding into?
Well, we're doing very nice outdoor furniture that I love. I've been testing it myself on my farm. It's called Polywood, and it's made out of recycled materials, which I'm a big fan of. But it's now going into the third winter. I don't wrap it, I don't cover it. It's chairs, tables, chaises, coffee tables, and it's fantastic. So we have a little store on Amazon selling Polywood. It's very good, and my fancy friends, when they see it on my farm unit, they would never buy anything plastic related. But it doesn't look like plastic, and it doesn't act like plastic, and it's heavy, but it is sturdy and beautiful. And my designs are really their nicest designs.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You know, ironically, I have no patio furniture right now.
Oh.
And my wife was looking 2 weeks ago. She mentioned Polywood.
It's actually a very good product.
Yeah.
So you should look at it.
Maybe another customer of yours, yeah. Well, Martha, I'm sorry to say, I think we're almost out of time. And so maybe just one last question, which is just any final thoughts for our audience that you want them to take back?
Well, I think you're so lucky to have a gathering like this that really, I was watching backstage. I was trying to get my helper backstage to call me on my phone because I have the original iPhone call. Do you have that one? Hello Moto. It was Motorola's Hello Moto. And my family has been trying to get me to get rid of that Hello Moto ringtone for a long time. But anyway, they didn't.
The old StarTAC? Or this was before the StarTAC?
Before. But no, I just oh there you go. Hello Moto. How many of you have Hello Moto? You want to drive anybody crazy, install it. It's fun. That's cute. But it's I think you have to attend a conference like this. It does take time, and I think that you all are amazing to come all the way to Seattle and to attend something that. But what I saw backstage is very interesting. I really want to come. Can I come next year?
You're absolutely welcome to come. Awesome. Well, Martha, thank you so much for your many years of partnership, for sharing some of the story behind your amazing brands, for joining us here at Accelerate and sharing your wisdom and advice. Let's have one more big hand for Martha.
Thank you.